Hi, it's Ariel, and you might have noticed or you may have heard that I am launching my next book, Tentacles and Teeth, very soon, March 28th to be exact. And I wanted to give you a little bit of insight into the theme of the book and the theme of the launch. The theme is survival, or as I've been using, #Outlast. We had thought about using #surviving them all, but when you read it, it looks like surviving them all, which is hilarious and kind of true, but not really what I was going for. Anyway, so I want to talk about survival a little bit. The book itself is set in a post-apocalyptic future with monsters, and the main character has to survive her encounters with monsters on a daily basis. Survival in real life comes in a lot of different forms. It might be surviving some sort of illness or disease like cancer. It might be surviving a terrible accident or trauma. It can be emotional pain, surviving depression, surviving anxiety. And it could be cultural. Maybe you're facing discrimination or prejudice. It could be just literally surviving the situation that you're in right now, whatever that is. Fiction and literature talk a lot about survival too. I mean, authors are pretty sadistic. I think a lot of times we like to put our characters in like the worst situations that we can think of. If you think of whatever your favorite book is or your favorite TV show, just think about what your character is facing and what they have to do to survive. Like Harry Potter. Harry Potter has to face Voldemort over and over and over and over again. Think about The Fault in Our Stars, The Things They Carried, The Hunger Games, Pride and Prejudice. All of your favorite literature and stories in general feature survival. In my book that's coming out, most of the survival happens in the face of monsters. The main characters are forced to face monster after monster and continue to come out on top. But there's also emotional stuff going on. For example, Askari, the main character, has to face conflict with her community. She has to face isolation and loneliness. A lot of times, though, I think of the monsters in my stories as sort of a metaphor for real life, for the real challenges and the real problems that we face. Sometimes they take all of our strength all at once, and it's absolutely everything you can do just to survive. We live in a culture that values excellence and achievement. It's the whole American dream concept, the don't survive, thrive, be best, be the best, do better kind of concepts. But I think that sometimes surviving is enough. Sometimes surviving takes every last ounce of courage and strength and endurance that we have. And I think that that's okay. So, before we get any further into my launch, before I actually release the book, I wanted to call everyone's attention to the dedication of my book, which very much gets into the theme before page 1. The book is dedicated to my mom for teaching me how to survive. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my launch. There should be some fun images, some giveaways coming up, some blog posts, newsletters, you know, the whole deal. So stay tuned and learn a little bit more about the book Tentacles and Teeth from my new series, Land of Sojourniac, The Apocalypse Plus Monsters, and put it on your calendars, March 28th.